Hollerin with Hollenbeck.
Holleback. Joey Hollenbeck.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening to another episode of Hollerin with Hollenbeck. Full Buddy Cast presents it. Go check it. You know what? Go check out the good old boy down there at Lost Beach in Enumclaw, Washington. A wonderful beach and surf shop. It's colorful. It's vibrant. When you walk in, you smell it. It's the smell. It's everything good. Sound, vibe.
Rich mahogany.
Rich mahogany. We got Joey Hollenbeck on the mic.
What's happening?
Dude, what a weekend. First, can we get the sports? We get some sports out of the way real quick.
Sure, let's rip.
Dude, was it probably one of the best, Seattle sports weekends? Because not only the Mariners coming back against the Braves, hitting that home run, and then the Seahawks, Monday Night Football, beating friggin' Russell Wilson. We'll get to that. But you're Cougs, man. You're Cougs, man.
I was not. To be honest with you, like going into after watching him in Idaho, I was like, I don't know, man. I was like, I don't know about this team. I don't know, and that's still. I mean, they showed up big last weekend against Wisconsin, but they just got to keep it up. Like they need to. Now they're going into a lesser opponent at Colorado State this week,
so they can't overthink that.
No,
one.
They need to come in and play just like they did at Wisconsin. They need to just keep the ball rolling slowly but surely and not get big heads because they knocked off number 18 Wisconsin.
Dude, that's insane.
Don't get a big head. Like just keep it steady, moving forward, and don't try to reinvent the wheel with anything. Just go out there and freaking play like they can. Clearly, they just did it last week. But then the following week, they got Oregon, not to overlook Colorado State, but then they got Oregon, which will be another huge game. And so we'll see. I mean, then if we can knock off these next two teams, not to say that everybody in the league.
I feel like anyone can win at any time right now.
Yeah. But that's why I'm saying they can't get big heads. They can't do anything. They just need to literally play their game.
Show up, play. So right now, let me ask you this. Make a wish. You get to go in there, pregame, halftime, or postgame after a win. Which one are you choosing to either hype them up or halftime keep them motivated and focused, or postgame just celebrate with them?
Are we in Pullman?
We're in Pullman.
Postgame. Postgame. I just gave you the speech.
That was good.
Thanks.
I hope that they play it on repeat. What if they just say? What if they play that over in Pullman over the loudspeakers of just what like you just clips of what you just said,
like the Gipper, just the static. No, it was good, man. I'm excited to keep watching them. There was multiple really good games this weekend, though. Like I wasn't able to sit down and really watch each game, but I did catch quite a bit of the Alabama-Texas game.
Dude, it's nuts.
Texas played lights out. They should have won the game.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it, but I mean,
dude, there was a couple things that were just so iffy.
I had an insurance test of 6 hours. It was awesome. But keep going. Yeah, sorry.
Nice. How'd you do?
I passed it.
Oh boy.
I got a designation. Got some extra initials in my emails.
You now just on your little clip-on name tag with your picture on it. Travis, Insurance MD.
It's a different color badge.
Travis, Insurance MD. I got a BS in insurance.
I got a pin with another little flappy thing hanging out from the pin.
You just grab your little key card and just pull it on the string to unlock the doors. Just wave it around a little bit so everybody knows you passed.
That's what I'm doing right now.
You know what I will say, honestly? I was very, very, very impressed with the referees, in the Seahawks game.
Dude, the Seahawks game refs were so solid.
Dude. Spot on. I don't think I've ever seen a better officiated game. Honestly, it was everything down to the T. Even the one catch in the end zone that looked like he was out. Yeah. And they paused for a split second and then they put their hands up. I was like, he's out. And they came back and showed it. I was like, whoo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the one that he looked like he was in, and they kind of conferred with each other and said, nope, they're out. The yard line when they were fumbling, but it's very close to crossing the plane, very close to crossing some planes on both sides of a first down, and they didn't get it. I mean,
I mean, even when Pete challenged that one, it was like, nope, no dice, buddy. I don't know. I just think that hopefully all the games are officiated like that this year. That made the game like nice to watch. I mean, I think they missed a couple holding calls, but they were even calling the holding calls. So I mean, and then
I think they missed a few, but then yes, they did. Anytime I had Rashad Penny, and I lost to KP by 2 points in fantasy football, and I had Rashad Penny. So that one when he kind of broke it for like 2, I'm like, yeah, I did it.
Back.
I did it.
Nope. Also, I know you're on your phone right now, but let's talk about the 12.
Portland State.
Portland State, what?
I thought you were going to talk about the Washington, the Husky game a little bit. I thought you were.
I didn't even know they played Portland State,
and they won 52-6. But the crazy thing, did you see Eastern Washington and Oregon?
No,
it was like 70-9. It was
Oregon.
Stomped
Oregon
them.
Got stomped last week, so
yeah. But I'm thinking, dude,
or I guess the week prior. But
is I want to talk Apple Cup for just a moment before we get into. Okay, we'll circle back. Keep going with the Seahawks.
We can go to Apple Cup. I was just gonna say, talk to me about the 12s. How many delayed games? How many false starts?
Dude, and Russell had to deal with it.
Yeah,
he had to deal with it, man.
Suck it, Russell.
There was a Mike on the mic had sent a Pro Football Talk article where there was an interview with with Pete Carroll at the end of the game.
Yeah,
did you read that one?
No, I didn't read it.
He said this was very validating for former players, and they said, "Will you elaborate on why it would be validating for former players?"
Yeah,
who was there in the house? Marshawn, Sherman, Doug Baldwin.
They were all there.
Cliff Averill. They were all at the game. Even I think KJ Wright raised the 12th man flag. They were all there, and there was one. A couple weeks back, I don't know if you saw it. It's a deleted tweet now. Sherman still has his, but where he said Russell said he carried Seattle. And
dude, that's what I it was an interview. I thought, he said they asked him about Denver or something. He's like, "Well, it's great. I don't have to carry the whole team anymore on my back." Yeah, or something like that.
And Sherman retweeted it with laugh emojis, cry laugh emojis, like, "Yeah, right. You're being a clown."
Yeah, and he just got punked
in front of them. They were in the suite. They were sitting up there, dude. And then I mean, I don't represent. I've got to listen to that podcast. I think on my long Denver drive, I'm just going to be just listening to Richard Sherman podcasts. The whole
you kids, be quiet.
Shut up. Turn Adam's Family 2 down. I'm driving.
You? We're not even your kids. We're not even in North Bend yet.
Guys, I've had to pause this thing like 12 times.
Nobody's even settled in yet. Still got bags and stuff on their shoulders. Just stacked on top of it. Nothing settled in. People still moving. Trying to find their chargers and stuff. You, please,
guys,
no more.
I've asked.
All right, let's play the silent game
for the next 20 hours.
Who can be quiet? It's the longest till we get to Utah.
Oh, that's so good. But yeah, no, it was that. People keep saying it was Seattle Super Bowl this year. It was Seattle Super Bowl this year. That it was. I don't think I've been more into a game in years. Like I was just.
I mean, I was actually super into the Cougs game, but like Seahawks game, I wanted to see. I mean, I wanted to see Russell go down.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
and he's getting booed, and they're.
I couldn't believe it. I thought we'd cheer a little bit. You know, for me, I'm like, hey, he did take us to a Super Bowl. He did represent, but then you kind of see the phoniness.
For sure.
And my brother.
Did you see what he was wearing when he walked in?
Dude.
In this strut?
Junior high prom?
Dude, with the full straight silvered out like everything, even his sunglasses. I'm like, you look like a complete boner. And the way he was walking, tool bag.
Dude, my brother summed him up. This is what my bro said. And it was actually very it kind of like everyone was like, wow, that's pretty good, Adam. We're almost there. Hold on, I'm getting there. About I think Russell likes to be all things to all people, but it comes off as phony. He's humble until he's Mr. Unlimited. He's a community servant and then flaunts a certain lifestyle. He's just a nerd like you, but he's actually really cool and wears sunglasses at night. Unless he's driving, which is dangerous. I don't think his actions line up with his words, and it comes across robotic, fake, and self-promotional. Nailed it.
Did nail it. Wow.
And that just means he's insecure. In my opinion,
I
and a
agree
few
with you.
others,
I agree.
he's just insecure
I agree.
that he has to feel like he has to be everything to everybody.
Jeez. I wonder how many wine coolers it took Adam to come up with that one. Babe, grab
Adam was
another
on fire today.
Babe, grab me another fuzzy navel.
You guys are homies now, though.
I'm gonna write the best text ever about Russell right now.
You guys,
He's got a big pen and the pad of paper out in front of him.
He's painting it on a canvas. It's in the drafts. Yeah, you guys are homies now, though.
Yeah.
You and my bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the Seahawks game, that was awesome. That was a lot of fun. I don't care about fantasy football this year. I enjoy it.
You lost.
I lost, but I don't care anymore.
Dude, my teams both are on fire.
I want to know, just on fire.
Both teams 1-0, 2 leagues.
I'm in like 9. I'm like 1-0 and 4 and 0-1.
How can you even buy into 9 leagues? Like not buy in, but I mean, like, how are you like?
I try to draft like every team as much as possibly the same.
Same?
Yeah. So I'm either all in or I'm all out. I'm a Maui Room. I'm a Mike Evans. I'm a boomer bust.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're busted.
So Apple Cup, both teams 2-0 right now. Wazoo, UW.
I haven't watched any. Who's the quarterback for UW right now?
Did you know his last name?
Is it Heward?
No.
Who is it?
I'm not joking. Do not laugh. But you got to look it up. Me and my friends have had a fun time with this one.
What is it?
It's spelled Penix.
Phoenix?
so then
It's a perfect role for him.
It's
UW quarterback.
It's so good. Penix is really, he's really he's driving. He's really penetrating. Just saying things. Oh man, they're just UW is just ramming Penix down their throats. They're just ridiculous things.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. You got to get it on this.
I'll start watching them when we get about 2 weeks out.
But you're only game planning. You're not watching because you're like cheering them on.
No.
Would you much rather? Let me ask you this: would you much rather see them go and lose the rest of their games until that Apple Cup, or would you much rather have them win every game heading into the Apple Cup undefeated against the Cougs? Whether you guys are undefeated or not, where you have a chance to knock them off their high horse, or would you just want them to have a lousy season the entire time?
I mean, I like both thoughts right there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like them to lose all their games and then come play us and then something happen and then beat us or some shit. Just like Wisconsin and us right now. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want some fluke to happen. That
Right.
suck.
That would
and
suck.
that's probably happened in the past. But no, I wish them well. I just drove by them yesterday going to Edmonds, just flipped off the campus going over the whole time.
They were probably so pissed.
Just kidding.
They were probably just pissed. They're like, there he is, freaking Joey Hollebeck.
Look at that guy.
Flipping us off again today for the 4th time. He's sitting in traffic. He's sitting in traffic just to flip us off. We know he has no business up here.
me literally just like this on my armrest, just a full bird, just sitting in traffic for 45 minutes until I can't see it out of my mirror anymore.
And you're just happy as a clam.
It's the biggest smile on my face. Sunroof open, listen to the Cougar fight song as loud as it'll go.
D-Drids, go Cougs. You even get like a customized foam finger hand of and you're just holding out just massive hand flipping off.
I just put on my Russell Wilson sunglasses with the Coug, with the crimson Coug embroidered in his bright silver lenses.
And you're in a junior high tux and you're flipping them off.
Yeah. Junior high tux, yeah. With a too small of a bow tie.
Just super tight on you. Your neck's just bulging.
Yeah. And then I had to get out of my truck and just do a sweet strut like Russell did. With his carry-on bag.
Oh, with his carry-on bag. Yeah, dude. Gosh, it felt so good to win and be on the other side. I remember when Sherman, everyone didn't like Sherman when he was on the Seahawks. He was kind of cocky. He was yelly. He was this mouthy.
Yeah, but he backed it up.
He backed it up. And people, like, the Niners hated, like, a lot of my friends that were Niner fans hated him, and I understand that, and I wanted to root against him a little bit too, but I wanted to freaking again say, hey Russ, thanks for playing. It was fun that you were on the Seahawks. You did a lot of cool things, and in fact, in 10 years, I'm probably gonna go, unless you don't change, I'm gonna go like, that was cool. What a good era. But right now, I hate your guts.
You'll be like, that's cool. Good era. Do you need a hug? You seem a little insecure.
You're insecure right now.
That's what you'd say.
A little back massage? I probably would give him a little back massage.
Did you see the Geno sports spank?
The what?
Geno sports spank after one of the
yeah, that was a
Godwin or who caught it?
Marquise Godwin.
Yeah, caught it, but that wasn't a sports spank. You know, you give like somebody a little tap on the ass. He actually caressed his ass and squeezed it. Squeezed a little bit.
I was
like, whoa.
I think that's
the thing about the internet right now.
Yeah.
Like one slip up like that, which I'm sure they were just celebrating. It wasn't like meant like that, but like that is everywhere right now.
Oh yeah, and I don't care. It's 2022. No, I no. What I thought though was like, I think Geno's just. What if he's just messing around? Just like this is Marquise. He's like his moment. Life is good, and then you give the guy just a squeeze in front on prime time television. Everyone's watching it, and you just like made that guy go like, "Oh my gosh, that was weird." I would do that.
I know you would do that,
dude. Speaking of, there was a kid riding his bike this weekend. Looked like you. From like probably like 9 years old.
Looked like me.
Oh, I almost got the video out to do it, but then I thought, well, I'm in a small town. This could be someone's kid.
Kid just ghost rides his bike, jumps off, and whoops your ass.
Dude, he would have, because this is what he was doing. That's not even the funny part. He had a mullet. You know,
go on.
He was a bigger built boy.
Go on.
Not a chunk, but he was just. You could tell that he was a future offensive lineman, and he had just ride his bike one hand, and he had a stick in his right hand, and he was just every so often would take that and just like on his own accord. Like he wasn't like listening to music. He was in his own head. He'd go ride by a bush and just whack the bush with his stick. Like it was like he was like a knight just hitting somebody going by. And then just keep riding his bike nice and slow. Whack, hit something else.
Kid's gonna be a freaking mobile hedge trimmer.
Dude, he was hitting light poles. He was hitting everything. And then traffic stopped for him. And he looked like Moses going through here because he had to go across. He didn't go to like the crosswalk. He goes to just the end of the street, and then the cars stop, and then he just kind of goes across, and he's still swinging that freaking stick. Amazing. Hitting fences. I could not stop watching him. I was creepy as heck.
You just driving around in your little micro machine behind him, following him.
I'm like, that's a good idea. I'm going to get a stick. I'm just whacking things as I'm driving. That sounds weird. Don't clip that.
Okay.
Moving on. Yeah, no. So I wrote down some things, but I feel like I took Cougs, kid riding bike, going on the drive in the Seahawks. I'm done. Last time that we were talking, you had all these things. You were ready to talk, and I like ripped the rug out from underneath you. Do you remember that?
No.
You're like, oh, so we're gonna talk about my stuff? I got stuff that I want to talk about.
Yeah, I forgot. It's past now.
Well, I know, but I now want to give you that opportunity again.
So talk me through this. You are.
Yes.
What are the snacks of choice on the road? I
Bugles?
mean, that's a huge road trip question, and it better be on point. From what you just said, it's a good start, but we'll see.
Bugles.
What kind?
Just the original.
Have you the ranch?
I had the ranch. I like the ranch, but I like the Bugles. I like the jerky, teriyaki jerky. Where it's like not oh boy Alberto, but whatever it is, maybe Jack Links or something like that. Just some jerky.
Beef jerky.
I do like the wild cherry Pepsi, but I also like if I'm gonna drink
straight up or diet.
No, straight up.
Okay. What are you gonna do to stay awake?
That's the thing. Amp energy drink more than likely, and water, and that's pretty much it. I do like the Check Mix.
Amp energy drink.
Oh yeah.
When are you gonna crack it? Right when you get in the car?
Probably right when I get in the car.
You're just in the ER at Snoqualmie.
Yeah.
I got my heart is racing like crazy
and peeing.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question. Yeah. Okay, so you said Bugles, Chex Mix.
I'll hold off on the wild cherry Pepsi until
Bugles, Chex Mix,
and then jerky.
And jerky. That's it. There's more to it than that. I saw Jamie the other day. She said she was getting all
this
stuff.
She said she saw you. She saw Tyson too.
For charcuterie board.
Yeah, well, that was for Thursday Night Football, or maybe it was Sunday Night Football.
Sound like it was go time in the car.
It might be. Dude, just imagine a charcuterie tray. Just like you press a button, it just comes down right in front of you.
You just like a ninja blender. Let's make soup.
Hey, kids.
Okay, everybody, we're in Vantage. Who wants soup? Not much to see till Spokane, kids. So who wants some soup?
I am already dreading this thing. I don't even like going to local weddings, and I got to drive to Denver. If our car breaks down, I'm like, whoops, well, you win some, you lose some.
I wouldn't put that in the universe. Also, one thing I will say about you taking off tonight and driving through the night,
a couple hours.
I would assume at some point you're going to be in the middle of nowhere.
Oh,
and there's
yeah.
going to be a truck stop or something, and somebody's going to have to go to the bathroom.
I mean, that's a high possibility.
Okay. Buddy system?
Well, yeah, of course. Honestly, I would.
Buddy system? Well, that, and then also, that's my next question would be, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
My next question would be like, okay, so it's going to be the 6 of you
Yeah.
in a vehicle.
Yep.
What are the odds what are the odds that a 10-hour drive takes you 12 hours just because you have to stop so many times?
That's the thing. I like driving, but do I like stopping? And that's the hard part. I love it. I love it.
Hey, kids, look, there's a Zips. It's still open. Who wants fries?
Hey, guys, let's get a picture next to this cliff. I mean, that happens. We're all, I mean, I like stopping. I love to gas up, walk in, pee, grab a little something. It is the best. That's what I'm all about.
Dude, okay, so
what's yours?
What are your plans stop?
I don't know. See, you told me something that was very cool. You're like, hey, yeah, I used to go through here, but you're gonna go down to Utah, and then you're like, and then you're just gonna want to take like 10 hours of just like mini stops and checking things out. There's a lot of cool stuff, and I'm like, brother, man, I ain't stopping.
You're going to Denver, correct?
Yeah, it's 19 hours ish.
Salt Lake City. You're at 11 hours and 48 minutes right now, if you left right now from where we sit.
At 6 a.m., I'm there.
Okay. But what you'll do is I don't think it's Salt Lake, though.
You said Provo or something like that.
Ogden.
Oh, Ogden. It might have been Ogden. Ogden's about like 14 hours away, I want to say.
Ogden's 11 hours and 19 minutes.
Oh, okay.
But it's further. I don't know why that just...
It's a weird thing.
Okay, but it's further. But then what you're going to do, bro, is you're going to go...
Are you getting the 80s music out? Are you getting the 80s sound effects out? I'd like to get my balls busted for that earlier today.
What do you mean the 80s music?
The 80s sounds that I made you guess.
Oh, that was the worst thing we've ever done.
This is the second. This is close to being the second.
All right, so what you want to do is you want to go to...
I want you to call me at 6 a.m. tomorrow and ask me where I'm at.
You want to go over the Rockies. You want to take 70. You want to go like... Sorry, people don't want to hear this.
Do I need to get chains?
Go Grand Junction. No. This is what you want to do. Go Grand Junction. Go by Glenwood Springs. There's hot springs
Yeah,
up
that's
there.
what you told me. It was
All
springs.
That stuff. Glenwood Springs. You'll go right past Breckenridge and all that stuff, and you'll drop right into Denver.
I'm going to turn this. I'm in. This is going to turn into freaking
I-70.
Dumb and Dumber, where I'm like, take the wrong turn. Like
I-70.
Jamie's going to be asleep, and
Jamie wakes up. That John Denver's full of shit. The Rockies don't look so rocky. You guys just in the middle of a wheat field.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
What the hell? We're in Oklahoma. How did that happen?
Yeah. I'm excited for the drive down. I'm just not looking forward to the drive up. The drive up is like it's over. I got to get back to work. Like, I'm stressed. I got to get home. I'm tired. Like,
dude, that's what
I'm
sucks
sweaty.
Because like this first jaunt, and you're only there for how long?
2 days. 2 days driving, 2 days there, 2 days back.
And you're not taking any time to like just, when you get in Utah, you're going to chill.
Yeah, we're going to go golfing like Saturday morning. And we're going to.
That's in Denver.
Yeah.
But tomorrow you'll be in Utah. So you'll stay a night in Utah tomorrow? Or are you going to push?
Here's what I want to do.
Oh, boy.
I want to go the whole trek. I do. I just want to go as far as I can.
You'd be there tomorrow at like this time.
That's what I'm saying. Log in,
Dude, I'm telling you, that is a freaking trek. But once you're in the driver's seat, dude, you get cozy.
It's
up,
weird.
Grab yourself a back pillow.
Yeah. Neck. Yeah, a little neck thing too.
Little back. I don't know about the neck thing.
You're focused.
At some point, are you just going to be like, you know what? Bluetooth, turn it on, just straight gangster rap.
Oh
Just
yeah,
go.
dude. And my kids listen. Love it. Megan loves Tupac, Biggie, like she's into it. And she wanted to fly. It was $500 to fly round trip each person. And she was like, "I'm gonna fly."
So
I'm like,
pay for herself?
I'm like, "You're paying for yourself." And she goes, "Well, come on." And I said, "You can drive." She's like, "I'm in. I'm driving," but she ain't driving. That was just like I didn't tell her when she was gonna drive.
Who got the new Blazer out there?
That is Madden's boyfriend, who's gonna be house sitting. This is where he earns his stripes. I bring him into the fold. I say, "Can I trust you? Look at all this alcohol here. Look at all this. I got all this, but can I trust you?
Is he?
Can I trust you? You ain't touching that. Can I trust you?"
Him just fully sprawled out in your bed, butt naked, watching Family Guy.
just housing down some just peach crown. Just this is sweet. I made an ice cream float with this peach crown.
Peach crown Cheetos in your bed.
I just come
just a shit ton of crispy toast right in your middle of your bed.
Just cinnamon and sugar crispy toast. Just as grainy as you can get it.
I don't know. I couldn't figure out the toaster. It's a little burnt, a little crispy.
Just 12 grain bread and cinnamon and sugar.
12 grain bread with nuts, flaxseed. I just had a real hankering for cinnamon and sugar, and I'll be damned if I didn't get a craving at midnight for a peanut butter and jelly toast. Sorry about the stickiness on there.
And then freaking lunch, just crunched up Ruffles, just full chips, just ground in by a knee,
just literally like orange cheese prints on like Jamie's pillow from where he fell asleep, and his just Cheeto fingers.
I will. Please, but the thing is, I have cameras now. Back in the day, our parents didn't have cameras, so you could kind of sneak some things.
Yeah.
No, there's no sneaking. This is freaking. You are spending the night watching my family's stuff, but it's Fort Knox. Like I can check in on you at every time, and that's the weird thing.
Can you talk through your camera?
Oh yeah.
Hey bitch.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Yeah, that's the other thing, because I feel like people should have privacy, at a certain age too. And so there's like, I don't want to be like checking on the house and like seeing, something that I'm like, whoa, okay. Probably.
You will. You'll be like this. You'll be like Gaylord fuckers, like Gaylord fuckers, like father-in-law, just cameras everywhere, just freaking the whole nine.
Oh man, telling you.
We watched that the other night. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Dude, isn't it just nice just to pop on a movie every once in a while and just like, just enjoy it. Are you a snoozer? Do you fall asleep right away?
Not unless I'm in bed, unless I'm like super into something. Like if I get in bed and like turn on the TV, unless I'm like super into it and like livened up a little bit, But normally when I get in bed, I'll watch like 10 minutes and I'm out. But like if I'm on the couch, like it's game on unless I'm like exhausted.
Dude, I remember the last time we were on here, you were talking about that Manti Te'o.
Did you watch it?
I watched it that night.
Nuts.
It blew my mind repeatedly. The first 5 minutes,
it's crazy.
I was like, no, what? Who's that? No.
I was completely wrong on the name, by the way. Yeah. It's called Untold, and I think
I was like I think it was like unspoken.
I said
unknown. Yeah,
it's called Untold.
Yeah, no, that was it was one of those things where Jamie and I were like, well, maybe we'll throw this on if we're interested. Well, it was like within the she actually got up to kind of pour herself a wine, and I started. I'm like, well, no, but even before that, the first 2 minutes was just like. I'm like, are you kidding me? Some of the people that are on there were not who I was expecting them to be.
Same.
And so when Jamie went to go get
Same.
some wine, she's like, okay, they're just gonna talk it out a little bit. I'm like, pause,
Yeah.
get your wine, come sit down. We're restarting from the beginning. Grab the bottle. Grab a bucket.
Grab the bottle. I'm not doing this every night or every 5 minutes.
We're not stopping.
Yeah, it was crazy. We watched
Did you watch the one for
something
the Woodstock '99 yet?
Yeah.
was
That's wild.
That
Limp
brought
Bizkit and
that-
everybody.
Oh, that brought me
Yeah.
back. And Limp Bizkit.
That was like the first one we watched. Dude, you know, I don't mean to cut you off.
no.
Limp Bizkit, I was like stuck in traffic the other day. And I was like, my sometimes when I connect to Bluetooth on my deal and just turn on music, if I don't pick like something, it'll just go on shuffle. And I'm like, screw it, I'll just play shuffle and like click through it as I go. Limp Bizkit came on. I was like, dude, these guys were freaking pretty good.
They were
dude.
good.
They were pretty good for back in the day.
Yeah.
Their beats and like the stuff they did was pretty crazy, but like almost the hip hop with the metal.
Oh,
was
so good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite songs is the Method Man Fred Durst song with the blah blah. Anyway, but when I was watching that, I was like, these guys. If you haven't seen yet, just don't listen to this. But what blew me away was Woodstock '99 was not the first part. Like, who was it? Was it not Beck? He wasn't there, but this other guy is kind of like him. He understood the moment. He was trying to relive the Woodstock, all love, and so they're like, okay, good. He's calmed everyone down. Then the next night, it was like freaking Fred Durst, Limp Bizkit, and they were like, "We don't care. We will burn this place down with everyone else." Like
That's what they did, dude.
they
Like, it
were
was
trying
nuts.
to just incite just chaos. But did you see all of those people there? Could you imagine walking out on stage and being like, "Hey guys, just gonna calm down," or would you just
I
go,
mean,
"I'm gonna turn this up"?
I really, really like the concept, the thought of bringing back a Woodstock. The turnout,
Yeah.
they were so unprepared for that thing, dude. The amount of people, like nobody could get water. The bathrooms, like it was 100-some degrees.
Dude.
Like they were having to hose people down. Like they couldn't accommodate that. Like had it been thought out well and like done right, like it would probably be a yearly thing that would be insane.
Yeah, and that lady was just driving around handing out garbage bags, like, "Hey, do your part, dude." No, like, everyone like f that. Like, it was just
sleeping in them.
felt like Vegas. Felt like me in Vegas.
Yeah, that was a wild one, dude. We watched a good movie last night with Clint Eastwood called something about the curve, or
I haven't seen that one, but
it's a baseball one. It's good.
I haven't seen it, but I've
Curve
seen
the
it.
line, maybe, or
Yeah.
something. It's good. He's a baseball scout, pro scout.
But he's old.
He's old.
Yeah,
It's a good movie,
I think he's like 110 right now.
dude. He's such a good actor.
He looks like the. Yeah,
He's
is.
such a good actor. There was one I watched on an airplane a while back. I was by myself, but I don't remember. He was like, I love how grumpy he plays everything after like Gran Torino.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, now he just plays everything.
But the thing is, if you look at him, he's always been grumpy. Like even when he's like the good, the bad, the ugly, it's just always like grimacing, always kind of.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But like his whole like the one I'm talking about is he's just like a normal dude driving an old like Ford pickup, like
Yeah.
an old dude.
Yeah.
But he's actually like smuggling drugs. Like he's like driving and smuggling like real deal drugs with these like crazy gangsters and stuff, and he's just like,
I don't care.
yeah, he doesn't give a shit.
Did you have anyone neighbor or anything that was just super old, cranky, but kind of cool?
I remember when I was a kid growing up, right across the street from me, a dude was always cool, but he had like a big, huge garden in the back and stuff, and we knew he had a garden. And be over, like knock on his door, he'd like come up and be like, "Yes," and I'd be like, "Can I get a carrot?"
You have never asked for a carrot in your entire
Yeah, I
life.
did. He'd be like, "Yeah," he'd be like, "Yeah, come on,
Come on.
go out."
And that's cool. You got to pull it.
Pull
You
a
probably got
carrot.
to.
Yeah, I mean,
You just kicking dirt around. Just go, let's see. What's the best carrot here?
me just take a leak on the side of his garden. No, me just with a stick, just beating up all his bushes.
Oh, yeah. On your bike. That's good.
No, he was a super.
That was quick. That was good.
He was a super old guy, but cool guy. Like I couldn't tell you his name or anything like that, but
Good dude.
yeah, cool guy. No, not like grumpy or like ran with gangs or anything like we
No.
were just talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. The speaking of that, I went to Kellen Hall has the flowers, or it's like the cut flowers and cattle. I'm messing it up, but it's Hall Family Farm. Him and his wife Kelsey. Went to theirs week 1 of football, 9:30 after church. Went there, and they had like a dahlia where you could put your own vase together. That was a lot of fun.
A vase or a vase?
A vase. But what was really cool was they have like those like shaggy like
Ferns.
No, they had the cattle. It's like the bulls.
Oh, the Texas Longhorn.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what with a steer or something. It was just shaggy, and then had longhorns. Probably Texas Longhorn. I don't know. But anyway,
Yeah, good call.
Jacqueline was able. Kellen gave Jacqueline and Kane some fruit, some apples for them to feed, and they would just eat off their hands. It was like a interactive, fun time, and so they had a huge pig. This pig was the size of this poker table. I'm not joking, laying on its side, and it was 2 years old. This thing was like 850 pounds.
Bacon.
Massive bacon.
Bacon.
Bacon for that's
ribs.
Like an unlimited amount of bacon. Lifetime.
I don't know how that works with pigs. Like, I don't know.
Well, that's what they called him. I think Kellen's dad called him Jimmy Dean. Nicknamed the
Oh, really?
Yeah, nicknamed the pig Jimmy Dean. But massive pig. Huge.
I knew a dude that would get like a cow or two each year, but it was called, I can't remember what he called it. The name was like dinner or something. Like, it was something stupid like that.
Thursday night.
It was way wittier than that, but it was basically alluding to like, we're eating you at some point.
Yeah. That'd be weird. That'd be weird just to be like knowing that you're like you're just producing offspring that your owner is gonna eat. Like, just imagine if aliens came down and it's like, hey, by the way, we'll keep you alive, but you gotta produce kids for us to eat.
Dude, they're not. They're coming straight for me.
Oh,
when
yeah.
they come down.
Yeah.
Me just digging a bunker at the house.
They don't care.
Yeah, like they couldn't see my thermal heat coming through the earth at 8 feet deep.
Predator. Remember. Now let me ask you this.
I'm not a sci-fi guy. I don't get into that type of stuff.
But when you were a
I've
kid,
seen Predator, but
when you were
not
a
my
kid,
thing.
that's what I'm saying. Did you watch the KSTW, the Channel 13? Everything was edited. It was like Saturday night movie, and it was like Rambo, or it was like Predator, just some manly movie. But you had commercials and things.
Yeah, Crocodile Dundee. Yes,
or did you like your parents get it and then like just get it from like AV Video, and you were able to watch the rated R version?
No, I never. I don't think we had any of that stuff. My cousin Zach, like, and Nate and Jake, like their dad had like the VCR and like the VHSs and all that stuff. So when I was young, when I was over there, which was all the time, Zach and I are like inseparable when we were kids. We would have like, they would have the VHSs and like have the movies, like, and so I'd watch them, like Crocodile Dundee, like some of this stuff would, like, of course we wouldn't watch like, like something that was too risque, but like,
might see a boob here and there, but it was like real quick, like 2 seconds.
I mean, everybody has nipples.
Everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Go ahead.
The Fokker? Are you doing the Fokker
No,
thing?
I was just saying everybody has nipples.
Everyone has nipples.
Not that big a deal.
Not that big a deal.
Anyways, but like that's where my love began of Footloose.
Oh.
Never Ending Story.
That's so good.
Never Ending Story. I love that movie, dude. But I would get like always
too.
Sketched when the horse got stuck in the mud. I couldn't
Yeah,
watch
you'd
it.
always feel
had to walk away. Had to walk away.
Betrayal. Or
I got a tear in the eye. Had to walk away.
had to walk away.
Had to walk away. And
I thought those statues with the light with the like they would shoot lasers when you try to walk by, and then the glass place where you try to get through. Dude, that was I'm gonna watch it. I haven't seen it in forever.
I mean, it's a little far fetched. It's a dog that flies.
That's just when you look at it now, it's just, you can tell it's just like a freaking like animatronic, like Chuck E. Cheese, like.
Back then, though, that was the ish, dude.
It was great.
That was good. Yeah, bro. So I see you got the summer short series book.
Yeah,
I haven't seen Sean in 2 weeks.
Dude, he's the busiest.
Right?
He's the busiest guy. I haven't seen him in like a month.
Well, he was supposed to be bringing growlers. We were doing a side hustle with him on it.
And it just hasn't been there.
You might have to cut that.
No, we'll keep it in. I don't care. I'm not editing this. I'm literally getting in my car and driving away.
No, I just haven't seen him. I meant to reach out to him today, but I'd been too busy.
He's a busy dude. He's busy as heck right now, I'm sure.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know what happened on the last growler, but maybe it didn't turn out. I don't know.
I don't know. Who knows? I haven't seen him. I've tried to record with him, but I've been busy. I've got huge.
I was wondering if he got sick or like cold.
No,
or
he is.
I don't know.
He's
I
literally.
haven't seen him. I normally see him cruising around.
No, he has been busy as heck. I'll see him. I see him. He's the one that I was referring to with the ducks, with the aliens come down. He's raising ducks, and then he'll like the mom and dad, and then he eats like he's raising their children to then eventually eat that that
Just in case something happens.
no just in general.
Just in general.
And he goes, yeah, that's rabbits too. I'm just doing that. I'm going to raise these rabbits, and then I'm going to he's from a farm. He's a farmer guy. That's what he does. And so I just thought that was so like interesting to be like, hey, Jamie and Travis, I'm an alien. I'm going to keep you alive, meet your children. You guys keep procreating, and then but we're going to eat your children like every 16 years, which is weird. Yeah. If you think about it, it's weird, sketchy. Let's do our shout outs.
Are we done? No, we're not done yet. 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. All right. This is bonus track.
Wicked.
Dude, you know what we should do? We should do like the old CDs. We should do like the old CDs where we just go silent. Everyone thinks it's done. And then like 5 minutes, it's that secret song that pops out. Remember how some...
But now you just give it away.
Well, wait. Oh, you can't make noise. That was a...
You're the one making noise.
No.
I can't believe you're 7 beers deep and you're going to drive to Utah right now.
These are my energy drinks. All right. Who thought that was over? Just kidding. We're still here and we're ready to rock and roll. We got DJ Joey Hollenbeck on the mic.
You just sounded like a complete stripper, like DJ right there. Next on stage.
I actually came up with my own stripper name.
What is it?
I'm old now though.
What is it?
Leftover Sparkles.
Leftover Sparkles?
Yeah, because normally they're just Sparkles. I'm just Leftover Sparkles. Like it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess so.
What would you name if you had a stripper name? What would you name yourself?
Really?
And I got my real one. Mine would be Wingdinger. The Wingdinger's taking the stage. Or Pot Roast. Or Chuck Roast.
I'd have to think about that. I don't know.
The ribeye, one eye. The one eye ribeye.
No.
No?
No. I'd have to think about that.
The tomahawk chop.
No.
No?
No. I'd have to think about it.
The bone.
I'd have to think about it.
This is me in a Buhner jersey.
Crop top.
And I just go to every table. Tell them the bone sent you.
That's probably copyrighted in your left right now.
Dang it! Getting sued. You don't know? You don't know what your stripper name would be?
No.
This is the secret song. No, everyone thought it was over, so you can say whatever you want. Everyone like turned it off. They thought, oh, that's over now.
No, I really don't know. I never thought about a stripper name for myself.
Let's do it.
Let's not.
Let's say Joey Two Shoes. Okay, let's do that.
A mob name.
Let's do mob names. Can you do a mob name? I would say Joey Locks.
Joey Locks.
Because you got the
curls,
and you beat people with like a sock full of locks.
I'd probably be like Curly Joe.
Oh, Curly Joe or Tiny Joe.
Tiny Joe. Curly Tiny Joe.
Just a long curly Tiny Joe locks.
Son of a bitch! Here comes Curly Tiny Joe. Run!
I think Joey FaceTime.
Yeah, that's a good mom name.
That is a good mom name.
Joey FaceTime.
Joey FaceTime. That is. You got locked up.
It is a good mob name.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the truck stops you're going to be hitting here. I am a little nervous for you. Dude, I'm not kidding you. Daytime, middle of the day.
Yeah.
I've driven from Spokane, watched the Cougs game, came back from Spokane, this is years ago, me and one of my buddies, and we might have been a little hungover, but had to stop at like pretty much every rest stop just because we were pushing that much coconut water and like water and like.
When I heard Coke, I was not expecting coconut water at the end of that. I'm like, wait, are you that guy from that Clint Eastwood movie? We're just, pushing that.
We just named it Fear and Loathing from Spokane.
We just push it through with that Coke. A nut water.
Dude, some of those are sketchy middle of the day.
Oh.
I would not want to
No.
see one of those in the middle of the night. You're better off to hit, I'm not kidding, hit an exit in the middle of nowhere and just
sleep.
Let it go.
Piss.
I thought you were driving through.
No, I'm driving. But I hear what you're saying. Yeah, if I'm going to take a quick snooze or piss.
You better get Jamie hopped up on some caffeine too. Let her sleep.
No, I'm letting her sleep. She's sleeping. She's sleeping until.
You can't go anymore?
Here's what I want to do.
You got to go until you can't go anymore, and then you're going to pull into a gas station.
I've been up since 4 a.m. this morning.
But you're going to pull into a gas station, lock the car while you go in because everybody's going to be asleep.
Yeah.
And then you're going to grab the most potent energy drink you can find.
And smelling salts.
Oh, smelling salts will do it. Smelling salts will only get you amped for like 30 seconds, though. But it'll get you woke. It'll get you woke.
But if you're holding it.
But you already woke.
I'm already woke, bro.
Hold what? No, what you want to know the trick? This is what we used to do. You take like 3 of them, break them all, and put them in like a styrofoam like Gatorade cup.
And you put a cap on it.
No, you don't have to put the cap on it. And then you just pass it around, just huff it, and that freaking thing will give you whoa zing.
And then you're good for like another 6 minutes. You start to nod a little bit, and then boom, pop it again.
Yeah, you could keister one. That'll keep you awake.
Just put it in your ass? Have you done that before?
Absolutely
Dude, that's
not.
a rookie haze. It's gotta be.
No, I've never even heard of that. I was just kidding.
Yeah, no, you just made that up?
Yeah, I promise.
Yeah, Joey, tiny Joni Curls over here making stuff up.
You just show up with a truckload of smelling salts.
I'm like, hey, I'm buying stock. Just stock. People are listening to this.
I'm a fan of smelling salts, though.
Do you have any?
No, but
Where do you get them?
you could probably get them at like a medical supply or something. It's not like
Yeah,
they're
that's
illegal.
true.
They're
That's
not
true.
like illegal or anything.
That's true.
But
Just hop some Adderall, smelling salts, and amp energy drink, and I'm just like, I'm literally pushing my car
over the Rockies.
Just yeah.
Dude, I will say that I've driven that Rocky Drive. Oh, like I'm telling you, the way to go past Breckenridge and all that, I-70. I just looked it up for you. And that's deeper than Ogden. You're gonna go deeper than that, but then you just go straight over the mountain, right into
there.
Denver.
Well, I'm going to actually Keystone. It's like a mile higher than.
Dude, I'm telling you, when I was
Denver.
at the top of the Rockies,
Yeah.
I stopped to take a leak, and like a rest area thing.
Yeah.
And I parked, got out, walked up like 16 stairs to go into like where this rest thing was.
Yeah.
And I was in great shape. I was
Just
just getting ready to
lightheaded.
start training camp. Took a piss, came back, got in the truck, and I was still breathing heavy.
Oh,
Like,
really?
okay. But you know what's weird? When I was in Denver, like the altitude never messed with me at all.
Yeah,
was
Denver
fine.
didn't mess with me.
I was
either.
fine, like actually, like competing as an athlete. Like,
Did
full
you see
tilt.
other people just like?
Yeah, some dudes had to have oxygen. I think it's in your head, dude. Like, I would thrive on stuff like that because I was like, I'm not gonna let this altitude like break me. Like,
Right.
like, come on.
It's
I
you
thought
versus
everybody
nature.
was a bunch of bitches that would put oxygen on. Like,
Yeah.
I get if you truly can't breathe, but why can't you breathe? Like, you walk around and run and practice and everything and don't need oxygen, but now all of a sudden in a game, because you want to look the look of like every NFL, every NFL guy did way back in the day, because that was like the whatever. Yeah. Stupid.
Dumb. Let's ride.
What car are you driving?
Are they yellow car?
It's great on gas.
We're taking the Buick, and here's the thing with the Buick. This just happened a few weeks ago. We haven't got it fixed yet because we wouldn't have been getting it done in time.
Check engine light came on in the tranny's dragon.
Yeah, no, that's not it. Jamie ran over something, like it clunked around underneath the car. She didn't see it coming, and it was like a rock
Curb.
something. And
Ecology block.
we don't know if we have a full tank or like that. It immediately put the gas needle down to empty. So we fill up. We know we get about 300 miles to the tank, and so we're just every 300 miles pulling off and then refilling, and it doesn't go up. It just stays as empty the entire
You
time.
tried tapping it, or is it digital?
It's we looked it up. It happens when an interruption occurs from the gas tank. So she hit something that sensors off or something, whatever.
It's a sensor.
Yeah. And we didn't have time to get it. But so we're gonna be. So you may be like, hey Joey, hey could you grab some gas and we're
Hey Joey, Yeah. Hey, man, I'm in Ritzville right now. Nearest gas station is about 43 miles away. And I know you're about 4.5 hours away. By the time I got to the gas station, you would be here with a half gallon for me.
Could you do that?
You think you could drive over for me?
Could you do that?
Just cruise on
Could
over?
you take your truck? I'm sure like it's great gas mileage. You're like, sorry, I'm busy flipping off UW today.
Sorry, I'm in traffic. 4 a.m. Sorry, I'm pulled over on 520 right now, flipping off the Husky Stadium.
You know it's a Thursday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm doing on my third. I've told you this.
I just drive back and forth across 520 and pay the toll so I can flip off UW.
Oh, you know. Wait, what are we doing this weekend? Rented a helicopter? What are you going to do? I'm going to just go flip off Husky Stadium for a good 2 hours.
Oh, man.
That's how I proposed to Jamie. Did I tell you that?
At Husky Stadium?
No.
You flipped her off?
No. We woke up. She knew I was gonna. I had got some money. She knew I was gonna.
I'd got some money.
She knew I was gonna propose to her that day, and so I did it in the morning when she wasn't expecting, because she knew we had a full day of activity that she didn't know what was gonna happen.
Wow.
So anyway, I proposed to her right then, got it out of the way, surprised her, which was nice.
Well, I mean, let's backpedal a little bit, because if she would have said no, you wouldn't have.
Oh, dude, I'd be like,
you wouldn't have had to do the whole day.
That's a good idea.
You know what I mean?
That's another thing. That's a good one.
I mean, that's why you did
Yeah,
it.
and I did it in front of the kids because the kids are part of the family.
Also, she couldn't say no.
So, yeah, I had a good
well played.
Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah. We
I think I have some things I'd like to talk about. You just look over the kids. I don't know what's going on here.
This is not going the way I thought.
I don't know what's going on here. Kids, let's get in the car. No, yeah, I
Let's
guess
get in the
so.
Stratus. Gotta get in the Stratus.
Yeah, I guess I will.
Yeah. For now.
Can we just do the day and I'll tell you? But I'll tell you tonight.
See how it goes. So then we from what I can remember, we rushed off, dropped the kids off at school. I then went and bought I got Bibles for us, got our names engraved with the last name Kenny. I gave her a Seahawks jersey. I did the whole thing.
Hollerin.
Personal 66 Hollerin. She goes, "Who's this?" I gave her the Kenny on the back.
What number? Please tell me it's like 63.
Just an offensive line.
Please tell me it's like 74. 74 might be the worst.
Oh no, I did 15 because it was 2015, and her school number growing up when she played fast pitch and everything was 15 basketball, and my basketball number is 15, so 15 was our thing. And
your basketball number, like in rec league? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. No, when I played
C team,
when I played C team and JV junior. Ever heard of that before? Mm-mm. But then I quit for bigger and better things. I had Mystery HS on the plateau. I need to do that. So anyway,
I had Cole Street in my sights.
I had Cole Street. I had freaking varsity. Then I rented a helicopter.
Really?
Yes.
You really did?
Really did.
Okay.
And we got flown around the Snoqualmie Falls.
How was that?
That was cloudy, so we didn't get to see.
How was that? That was the biggest fog cover we've had in 12 years.
Climate change is real.
12 years, I said. It was a great start to our marriage.
And right then and there, it was like, this is going downhill. No, I saw that. And we could see a little bit. He kind of hovered. He knew what to do.
Then I took her to sushi. We got food poisoning.
And then snuck into a movie with her. We got kicked out.
In the hotel I rented, there was a crackhead next door. In the room directly next door.
I didn't know that Auburn Gateway Hotel had whatever it's called.
I thought the hotel at the bottom of the hill from the Muckleshoots
was actually a nice
little spot.
We had a strip view.
I figured I'd take her up, play a little blackjack, check our hand on some slots, and then take her back to the old room. But
so I took. So it was a helicopter trip.
Turns out there are prostitutes, and turns out there's a lot of drugs being done in Auburn.
Weird thing. Your new fiance doesn't like when you ask one up.
Excuse me, can we get an upgrade?
Did we get that prostitute to hang with us?
No, not that. I meant upgrade on the room.
The room.
Excuse me, can we get a room upgrade? All we smell is burning fertilizer next door.
I think there's a guy punching the wall repeatedly, screaming at us. No, so we took the helicopter trip around Seattle, and we went over the Space Needle,
Lake Union, all that.
Yeah, Seahawks Stadium, CenturyLink.
I've never been in a helicopter.
Well, you probably wouldn't get too high. It would
them?
be like,
okay, here's the side of Mount Peak.
oh, here's the roofs of our buildings, and we're gonna go ahead and land one more. All right.
Oh, here is the side of Mount Peak. There's another 500-foot elevation, and here's the largest building in Enumclaw, Mutual of Enumclaw, right, directly over the top.
And then we're gonna go land here because I don't think we're out of gas.
We are gonna land. Hope you guys like the skate park because we're gonna land right next to it.
Right next to it. And everyone's like commenting on all the Enumclaw pages. What's that helicopter doing? And then really, it's like, well, that Joey's in there, and they can't get higher than 100
Somebody
feet.
thought it was like life support.
Look at that guy. He's swollen.
Oh my gosh.
What happened to that guy?
Gilbert Grapes in town?
He must have ate something. He's allergic. That's dumb. So anyway, we did that. Then I got a tour set
Wait,
up.
what did that set you back?
That was a couple hundred, like about 400, 450, I think.
That's it?
Yeah, it was like a 2 hour.
Where'd you take off from?
From Everett. I think Everett.
You drove 2 hours to take a 2 hour drive?
No, 2 hours. Rentonfield? I don't know. What's the... We were right next to Seattle. Whatever the...
Boeing Field.
Boeing Field.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Rentonfield, Everett. Oh, yeah, those are...
Spokane.
Those are right next
I
to
had a
each other.
Groupon.
I had a hell of a Groupon. We flew out of Coeur d'Alene, and I paid for 2 hours. It was a Blackhawk, so we were going 900 miles an hour.
Didn't see shit.
The dude did a 360 right over the falls, and then we went right back.
I timed it perfectly. There's a wildfire, and we had to scoop up some water to kind of help put it out. So it was great. It was bad. So anyway,
We're happily married.
So then I then also paid for a tour of the Seahawks Stadium. So we got to go
Just the two of you.
with like the other 15 people that
Some corporate event.
Yeah, just us.
Some corporate event. You and Jamie in the back holding hands.
Hooters rented it out.
You? Oh my gosh, babe! Look,
Look. Hey, just say
all the corporate people are trying to do is get to the reception after it.
They're like, we're like, hey, we're with them. Just tell everyone we're with them. No, so I got it all lined up, paid for it. So we got to go into the store, and Mama Lynch was there, and Marshawn's mom, and then Richard.
Oh, is that who that is?
I thought Mama Lynch was a rapper. Anyway, Richard Sherman was his mom was there, as well as his fiance or his girlfriend at the time, who's now married.
Let's talk about the business they made off of that,
dude. Crazy.
They made the Mama Lynch.
Mama
and all
Lynch
that stuff.
Oh my gosh, made some fat stacks. So then we get the tour of the stadium, gonna go on the field, gonna do our own thing.
Were they there just randomly, or were they there?
They were there just randomly.
Oh, okay.
I think Mama Lynch was in there because but the Shermans.
She's getting a jersey bedazzled or something.
Yeah, probably. So yeah, a little extra. Anyway, we got the tour. That was like an hour. Then we go to BJ's at.
Wait, real quick. I don't want to take you off this. I already told you the story when there's like alumni events that like the Seahawks do. The Seahawks do.
Yeah.
And so we'll go to like a practice, and then afterwards we'll go in the facility. Like it's a closed practice, so it's only alumni and like one guest. So I brought my brother Josh with me.
Yeah.
And we do the practice thing, and I know a bunch of the guys that I played with while I was there and whatever, and I'm cutting it up with him, and he's just kind of next to me, and then Pete Carroll calls everybody up to meet the actual team, and gives
playing right now.
Gives us a little shout out, whatever, during the practice. Then afterwards we go into the facility and go and eat where the players eat, whatever. They have food, and they have usually it's one of the reps, Max Strong or somebody, will come out and talk to us about benefits, different things, that, just kind of whatever. Well, we're walking down the stairs, and Marshawn's like standing there. Marshawn's still playing, right? And there's like kids and stuff kind of around Marshawn, and Josh is like, I'm gonna go see if I can get a picture with Marshawn. And I'm like, all right, man.
Good luck.
He walks down. He's like, if you know Josh is like, he just kind of doesn't hold back. Like he's just like, whatever. So Josh is like, hey, Marshawn, can I get a picture with you, man? And Marshawn like looks at him and is like, nah, man, it's just for the kids. I just walked right away. I was like, I was belly laughing. I'm like, I told you not to do it, dumbass. And he tried it, but I mean, kudos to him. He tried it, but
I'm too intimidated by all that. So here's the difference. So we go to BJ's
Brew House?
for good. Have a nice dinner.
in Seattle, Tukwila, where'd you go?
Tukwila.
Okay.
And then we went to the casino.
So she's thinking about saying yes still.
She's still mulling it over.
Okay.
I had to really pitch it to her. And so
You just like, or if I win 200 on the slot machine, will you say yes?
yeah. Now, how about now? How about if I leave you real quick? Would you say yes now? So we go and we play, and she's turned up at this point. She's having a great day. I mean, this was a planned out.
Are you
like,
driving or are you Ubering everywhere? Like,
well, no, I'm driving.
Oh, so you can't crank it up.
Well, I'm not cranking up drinking wise, but I mean, she's got it's just been one fun event for her after another. It's planned out. She hasn't had to plan any of this stuff out, you know.
Yeah.
So then we go to the Muckleshoot Casino to end it, and our night. We're playing, and then she likes to play craps. We go play craps, and Richard Sherman's there playing craps with his fiance, who he had just saw at the thing. And so then that was I was like, oh, hey, yeah, you guys were there.
Did
yeah.
you talk to him or not?
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, we were there. And like, yeah, we recognize you guys. Because she was still wearing the Kenny jersey. On like the entire day she put it on. She wore it. She was happy with it.
Still have it?
Yep, still has it. Doesn't fit. But the no, I'm just kidding.
Oh my.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, we'll do shout outs now. Oh my gosh.
No, I'm just kidding. That's a guy joke. You know, you say that about our women, right?
No.
No.
Never. Ever. You need to take me on a helicopter ride so I can teach you a few things.
So anyway, we talked to them a little bit, but we got our first fight. That night.
Oh, see?
Jamie and I had never. We don't fight. We still kind of don't fight. We'll like say like, you know, like, oh,
You'll bicker
here, banter. It's like more of a banter. It's like, oh, I'll do the dishes again. Oh yeah. Oh, you should. You do a good job. You know who could probably do a good job is you too. You know, kind of that.
Yeah, you walk up the stairs.
But no one's fighting. No, I'm the one that flips
just
out.
Like, look, banter, like
Yeah.
little banter,
A little
like
banter
her,
thing.
like you're fat, like or something.
Yeah,
like
something like
that.
that.
Yeah.
Hey, wear a shirt.
You're like chewed up bubble gum. But I'm joking.
I'm joking.
Her turns around, but dead serious.
But that's yeah. No, I'm the one that flips out. I'm the one like we haven't had sex in like 3 days, and kind of like that whole thing. Like I just I lose it.
Yeah, I'm sure that works well for you.
I cry.
I'm sure that works well.
But I'm going on the couch.
I'm sure that works well.
And she's just like, okay, I get this bed to myself. But
just Cheeto crumbs everywhere.
I'm like, I'm eating Cheetos in this tonight or tomorrow.
You're not gonna have to. Davy Boy did while we were in Denver.
But we fought. We got a little fight because I'm like, hey, I got a work bonus for this, and we paid for most of it, and I'd saved a lot of it, and then we're playing, and I'm like, we've been at the casino, and this is me talking like 3 hours, and I'm like, let's go end the night.
Oh, so you're pushing it.
I was kind of like, let's end the night.
Well, Trav, let it happen natural.
Dude, she was like, I'm like, hey, I've given you some money. And she goes, is that what it's about?
I've given you money? You said that?
For the gambling. I'm like, let's get out of here. We got some money now. You won some money. You can keep that money. I've given you the money. Like, and she takes the $100 bill in front of, like, we're at a blackjack table where I'm like, I've asked like for 45 minutes, hey, can we go? Hey, can we go? Hey, can we go? No, I want to keep playing.
She was feeling it.
She was having fun. Great night for her. She takes the $100 bill and just shoves it like right into my chest. Here's your money back. And just boom. And I'm like, are you serious right now? The day that I just gave you? Are you kidding me? Oh, you're getting mad at me? Like, didn't I? And we just,
you got in your own head.
I just want to get the heck out of there.
You got in your own head.
That never happens to me.
You got in your own head.
I'm not Russell Wilson.
You had planned everything instead of letting it unfold.
Well, I got to it was 10 p. It was like the 10 p.m.
I think dudes do that sometimes.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
I think you got in your own head and you started overthinking it, and we're just like,
well, I didn't get overthinking it, but I do, but I was also like, let's get the frick out of here and let's go celebrate. Wink.
You wanted to go grab like a couple Big Macs, go back to the house.
Yeah, I want her to grab my Big Mac.
Chicken nugget.
That's more what it is. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening to another episode of Full Body Cast Presents Hollerin with Hollenbeck. Shout outs. Let's do our shout outs.
Lost Beach. Come check out Kristen and I at Lost Beach. I may not be there, but she will.
She will be.
One of us will be.
I walk by. I've been working downtown a little bit more, and I see her in the window, and I give the wave because you guys like fired the other person that was working there. You got rid of them fast.
No,
they had to go back to school or probably something like that.
Yeah, but let's be real. After I called you out of you walking across the street with like your head down, bag over your head, like we know exactly it's you. And you pretend like you don't see anybody and you clearly can't be missed.
Yeah.
With the road closed. No cars on the street, and you just walk by and look at Oh Baby's like trim on the ground.
Any Halloween costumes coming up?
Oh, Roaring Underground, this is neat. And then right when you hit our store, you like turn all the way to the like opposite side and stare in the windows and keep walking. Oh, look there's Trav every single time.
It's so true.
But you've done way better because now at least you'll like chuck the deuce or like open the door and be like, "What's up?" If I'm there. Or she said that you say hi now. You stop.
Well, you're not there, so I got to go say hi.
Well, I mean,
you scare me. That's why I don't say hi. You're like security.
Why?
You're security. You look like you're like, hey, well, you're like monitoring the building. Like, hey.
Yeah.
And I'm nervous because I want to steal something. So what I do every time I've stolen
something. I want to get a longboard. I want to grab a longboard and run.
And right away, and you'll never know.
Yeah, right. Me just full on tackle you.
Oh, dude, just breaking my ankles
just
right off.
Right through the old antique store window.
Let's do some shout outs. Shout out a lot of people. Got a lot of.
I'd also like to shout out the truck driver that's gonna.
I sound like Trump.
You'll see tonight in the middle of nowhere.
Just randos. You know, for all those people out there that subscribe, go to Patreon. Full Body Cast, one word. Search it. I can't get into my account right now, so I'm gonna go off of memory, and we'll see if we can do it. And if I missed you, I'm sorry. But we're going to go Kellen Hall, Holly Graff, Eric Madrid, Adam Kenny Art, Desi B, Holly Graff. Did I say Holly Graff already?
Nope.
Okay. Jamie Kenny, Apollo Doodle, Jackson Zidehook, Anthony Wright. That's 10. We're almost there. Shekinah Sarver, Veronica Veronica. I wonder if she's ever been called that before. She listens. She loves listening. She says that the Hollerin and Hollenbecks are her favorite. She laughs every time.
That's the only thing keeping you afloat.
It is.
That's the only thing keeping you afloat.
That's what I felt like that DK video I posted where DK's like running with the ball and getting tackled, and then the offensive lineman jumps over him and kind of lands. I said, that's how I feel. I feel like you're that guy. You're the 63 running. I'm DK.
63 was the center, and he was the one that like he's the one that grabbed the fumble when the first fumble.
He was good.
That's why you always get downfield. Old Tom Poe taught me, run your ass downfield, fat boy. I want to see you in the film every single time. And I did. We had to talk about it today, actually.
Really?
Yeah. How to get downfield.
You're saving my life right now, but we got Seth Loop. Happy anniversary, by the way. 25 years, Seth Loop. I want to say 25 years with Kelly. It's crazy. It has to be 25. 20? Maybe 20. 22?
We graduated in 98.
Yeah, okay, so we're going to say 20. They got married young.
Yeah, I know, but we've only been out of high. We'll be 25 next year out of high school.
Okay, so we'll say 22 year.
I'm sure you'll be there at the reunion.
I hope. Can I get invited?
No. Yeah, I'm sure you'll show up regardless.
I'll figure it out.
You'll show up. I'm Facebook friends with from class of 92 till now.
Homer Robertson. We've got Russell Brandon. We've also got, Jared Skelly. Amanda Keating. My favorite Keating, besides Brian. But I like Amanda. And then we've got 3 more that are probably going to cancel because they Thomas Savageau. 2 more. Who? Toby?
Yeah.
just some guy named Toby.
Dave?
Yeah, Frank. There's 2 that are missing, but I appreciate them.
Does he?
Oh no, it's that one Cassie Spencer.
Yep.
And then
I just remember that because exactly you rattle them off every time.
all the time. And then there's the forgotten one who I'm gonna hear about this one. So anyway, whoever that is, you win a prize. I left you out on purpose. Jackson, I think there's one out there. There's one floating.
You want to write them down as I rattle off 10-second clips, 1.5 second clips. You know what? Let's talk about something real quick.
Yeah, you go for
Remember
that.
the 80s thing that we talked about?
What?
Remember the 80s thing that we did last time?
Yeah, you loved that.
Do you realize what you said during that time where we were doing it and there were 1-second clips? You wanted me to write down everything that I thought. So you wanted me to write Nintendo in 1 second and then go to the next one.
Yeah, well, that happens. That's kind of fun, right?
The worst clip that we've ever done.
No, this is by far also the worst clip we've ever done.
Why? Because the people that support you don't know?
I don't know. Let's see. I wonder if is Anon still a part of this? Anon Aber?
You're asking the wrong guy.
That was really good. Anyway, I got 20 Patreons. I'm missing one. Sorry, whoever you were that I missed. You're probably not even gonna listen to this thing. Who cares? So
somebody's on 10 and 2 mode
there's a
right
minute.
now.
We're like an hour and 10 minutes. We gotta go.
Somebody's at 10 and 2 mode right now.
I am.
Just straight 10 and 2.
I'm focused.
Are you gonna wear AirPods on this drive? Or what
No,
are
I
you
don't. It's illegal, man.
AirPods?
Sure,
No, they're not.
gotta be.
You just don't have any. Are you gonna wear the old school AirPods? The old school like plug-in pods?
No,
Like earphones?
No, I'm gonna listen to music. And they have this thing now where you can like, they've had it for like 45 years, but you can like move it to the front of the car and then to the left of the car. So I'll be driving this music, no one else will hear it.
Nobody else will hear it.
No, that was a water burp.
You just Delilah.
Delilah.
You. I don't know what's happening. I'm getting sleepy.
I'm still trying to think of that last person. All right, everyone. Thanks so much.
Honestly,
What?
drive safe, bro. Be safe.
Thank you.
Be careful at rest areas.
I'll check in.
Be careful at rest areas. I'll check in with you tomorrow when I wake up at like 9.
And when you listen to this thing, and you're like, dude, that was we went for an hour and 10 minutes. What the heck were we talking about? And then you're gonna say, banger.
I feel like they should all be an hour and 10 minutes.
I mean, it would be interesting to see how people respond to that.
I think people would enjoy it.
Possibly. I know that Veronica would, because Veronica works nights and she likes to listen to the podcast.
I think anybody who listens would enjoy, because then you get something maybe on their way to work and then after work, you know?
Oh, so you're saying like a full, and they can pause it and then go back to it.
Yeah, that's what happens when you shut off a podcast or shut off your vehicle.
With your what?
When you shut off your vehicle.
Would you like some whiskey? Whiskey? Why am I? Why have you seen that? Have you seen Hot Rod? Go watch Hot Rod if you haven't seen it.
No,
but there's one part where he's like, whiskey? And it's like, why are you saying whiskey? Why am I saying whiskey? What way? It's so stupid. It's great.
Hey man, well, best of luck on your best of luck on your fuel gauge.
Dude,
and
20 hours is just straight bangers.
Straight piss missiles.
I can't wait.
Are you gonna listen to this on your drive?
I'm gonna.
Do you ever listen to this?
Yeah.
Like all the way through?
Yeah.
You do?
Every once in a while.
You're gonna listen to it on this one.
I'll listen to this one because I mentioned how I proposed, and Amy can hear that, and she can think I'm pretty cool. I even asked if we could if people are sleeping, it's like 2 a.m. Like we're driving, like as I'm driving. She said that's illegal and probably will get us in an accident. And I said, okay.
And there's 2, 4, 6, 8 sets of eyes, 8 eyeballs,
Well, they're sleeping.
6 inches away from you.
No, I'm in a Buick. I'm not in a yellow car.
In a Buick, like it's a
limo.
like it's a short bus or something. A Buick. I'm in a Buick. My pickup's bigger than your Buick. The cab of my pickup is bigger than your Buick.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Do you have AAA or anything just in case you run out?
Dude, I am nervous about that. We're going to break down. I can't wait.
I can't believe you're even saying that.
Dude, it's going to be at like 3 a.m.
Do not put this into the universe.
It's going to happen. Universe that's listening, it's going to happen.
Oh, dude. Okay.
Well, let me say it. What if I say it doesn't happen?
You know what's going to happen is you're going to make it down there scot-free and everything's going to be great. And you're going to party your ass off and golf and do everything. You'll be like, this is amazing. Like, okay. You're going to gear up and be so awesome. Like, all right, you know what? We got this.
We did this.
Let's drive home. Let's go. We got this. And you're going to get about 6 miles into the Rockies and that thing's going to go blip, 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 blip.
And then I'm going to be huffing and puffing 16 feet up, steps up a thing and just pass out.
That would suck, dude.
That would suck so bad.
All right, I don't know why you would even say that your car's going to break down.
It's going to happen. Quit making this longer.
But why do you keep saying that? You're going to have a safe trip.
I'm going
Everything's
to
going to
take a
be
nap
fine.
before I leave.
Everything's going to be fine.
You're ruining this trip for me
Probably
right
going
now.
to get ass raped. You are.
Got 8 sets of eyes. It's kind of what I was going for.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about you just going in to take a onesie at the freaking truck stop.
I'm not. Listen, I will not stop. Dude, I should bring this.
You should bring that knife and every set of brass knuckles you own.
You know,
pistol.
You know, well, yeah, for sure. I own a gun. And there's a don't break in because I own like 5.
And you're on camera.
And I'm gonna shoot you on camera.
Don't mind the crunching. Phil's upstairs eating Cheetos in my bed.
Yeah. No, the one thing I was gonna say this was I was playing blackjack. I haven't been to the casino forever. Played blackjack.
Oh, you went to the tables?
I went to the tables. Yeah.
Oh, you put a little bit of luck in your own hands.
In my own hands, and there was a guy there that was hitting like splitting like the worst,
splitting
everything, doubling on like 13 and 15, and just getting wild with it. He had a Casey Kane shirt, so I knew it was from Enum Claw. So I struck up a conversation. My wife was ready to kill him, but I was like, I like this guy. We're having fun.
Last name, she's like, "Can we leave now?" And you're like, "What?" You just throw a $5 chip in her chest. Be like, "Go. Here's your money back." $5 chip.
It was her money too.
Such a dickweed.
But she was, So anyway, this guy, I'm like, he's like, "Where are you guys from?" And I'm like, "From Enum Claw." I'm from Enum Claw. And so obviously he's wearing a Casey Kane shirt. Club Kane, actually. It was actually a Casey Kane fan club shirt that I got one of those things too. Bartoy was his last name. An older gentleman. And
Chris Bartoy?
I don't know what his first name was, though. But he wasn't, like, he was like, he's like, "Hey,
I have a weird, like, look, smile, like, kind of twitch his eye a little bit.
I don't know.
I think I know who you're talking about.
I was drinking and I was playing blackjack. I wasn't staring at the guy.
Eye contact?
I was looking at the guy a little bit, but I mean, I knew what shirt he was wearing. But he said, "Well, my niece."
Was it a woven?
He said his niece Brienne, and I was like, Brienne Bartoy or Brie Bartoy sounds familiar.
Brie Bartoy graduated, or she was in my class. But
yeah,
I don't know.
But yeah, so anyway, it was his niece. So I mean, he was obviously a generation older than us,
Older.
but.
I don't know.
But anyway, that was kind of cool. We got to talk it up and be fun, have fun with it. You run into people that from freaking Enum Claw, and you can like say things like, I like honestly throwing out the Selleck street cred. I enjoy that,
dude. Are you like, where are you from? And you're like, Selleck.
Exactly.
Do you like?
No one else knows it.
Do you like lean in and just be like, Selleck?
I do. I'm like, because then they're like, whoa, this dude has seen some shit. I love it. It's kind of like that. When growing up in high school, I hated it because they would make fun of it. Oh, Selleck. Oh, okay. Oh, how's the no water? Oh, you got electricity tonight? Oh, how's the meth labs? And
you all are great, but all are true.
Everything, absolutely. I hated it in high school. Now I like wear like a badge of honor. Like they're just like, Hey, oh yeah, where'd you grow up? I grew up in Enum. If they're from Enum, yeah, I went to high school in Enum, but actually, yeah, I grew up in Selleck, Ravensdale area. And then they're like,
you throw the Ravensdale in there?
a little harder too. Yeah,
Not really, because you're softer if you're in Ravensdale. Selleck, dude, they're like,
this dude
knows how to play banjo.
and probably shiv me. And he's probably carrying a shiv
This guy
right
knows
now.
how to play banjo.
That's what I'll do if I go into that rest area and someone's just chilling there, and they're ready to get me. I'll be like, hey, wait. You know where the Pacific Northwest is?
Dude, like, I'm being completely serious about
I'm being Selleck.
I'm not. I mean, there's some joking to this, but
it's weird. I'm not gonna go. No, heck no.
I'm being completely real. Like, don't let your kids go into bathrooms in weird places. Like,
of course not.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Like,
well, I'll just use.
There's a lot of weird shit going on.
I'm gonna identify as female and just go use the use the women's.
You what?
What? Quit being. Oh, thanks for assuming. See this beard and bald head? Yeah. Transitioned yesterday. I'm peeing.
I'm a there. I am a here. I'm a they.
Okay, we're gonna get canceled for
that. Anyways, dude, be safe.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I got so much editing to do. I can't wait.
Give me a shout when you break down.
I will. You're the one that I hope you're my AAA.
Yeah, right.
JBH is what I'm calling.
Well, I'm in, just creeping up on Breckenridge. You think you come swoop us up here?
Hey, remember you talking about that helicopter trip you really wanted to take? You want to go rent one of those things and come get us?
Yeah, sure, Trav. Kristen and I were we were gonna go on our own helicopter trip, but sure, shit, yeah.
Yeah, we could swing by.
Swing by and pick you up in your...
Oh, sorry, we're going to be at the lake.
6 family members.
The exclusive lake that no one can get invited to. I'm ready to go freaking buy a property and just crash that place nonstop. I'm tired of not being invited to that thing.
I mean, I don't know why you're talking to me about it.
Always. We have a buddy... And he's like, I got to the lake, and we're at the fantasy. I'll drive you there. Can I, go and hang? And he's like, no, you can't. It's like literally like just exclusive
compound.
It's crazy.
I mean, I don't know if that's really how it is, but
felt cool.
I don't know.
Felt cool asking, like, I could be someone's Uber, drive out of my way to go drop them off, and then not go in for like maybe a beer or two.
I mean, I don't know.
But yeah,
I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I wish I did.
No, really, I don't.
No clue.
Yeah, no clue. Yeah, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah, and I guess you don't know.
No, I mean, maybe I do. Maybe I
don't. Joey's winking at me like, shut up. Just right now.
No, I'm not winking at you at all. I'm just telling you, maybe I do, maybe I don't.
Maybe I don't. I will bring this knife, though.
You should bring that knife.
All right, I got to take at least like a 20-minute power nap before I hit this.
Are you seriously going to take a nap?
Oh, heck yeah. Not a hard 2-hour nap, though. But it's going to be like a 20-minute, just go to bed, wake up, boom.
It's 7:45. What time, and what are your kids and everybody doing right
now? Some of my kids are at their mom's saying goodbye and hanging out. Jamie's probably like, wrap that mother trucker up and let's pack this thing.
I thought you said you already packed.
Well, no, like load the car up because she pulled in the same time you did, which was a little sketchy. And
we were in a prop plane from Enumclaw Airport. I'm sure that was absolute coincidence. I know exactly what you're doing. Normally, you would have cut this off literally halfway. Through this, but you know that she's packing the car right now, so you're like, well, Joey would not stop talking. The guy really wanted to talk today.
I tried my best.
I guarantee the cooler's packed, like everything's ready.
I just tried.
You come out, babe. I'm sorry, Joey.
He would not stop.
I don't know what got into him tonight. He was
just nonstop.
The guy was just dropping rippers.
He had smelling salts. He said, "We're not shutting this thing down until we make it an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours."
Gave me a shit ton of advice about truck stops.
I know everything about them. I brought a knife.
I know everything about him. Check out my belt loop right here. That's a 4-inch blade.
See that?
We're safe.
It says Casey Kane on the side, but I'm sure it's good.
It's a 3-inch blade. We're good.
I'm sure it's good. The funny thing about you bring up Casey Kane to anybody, Ian Claw is like, oh yeah, I heard about that horse story. We're dumb. We're like, yeah, everyone knows about the horse story. You go freaking Google it. Hey, let's put a horse statue in the middle of downtown Cole Street. That was the dumbest thing we could ever have done. Just continue to add to the horse jokes. But then
That's a cult.
I know, but I mean, it's going to grow into a horse one day. It's going to be a horse statue at some point. One of these days. That was a joke. Anyway, the other thing is they talk about Scal a little bit, but mostly Casey Kane. But people that are from around here. It's like talking about Selleck. Casey, yeah. Oh, I used to go ride the quad over on his dad's property over by the creek and the river, and everyone's got a Casey Kane story. Everyone in the world. I went to the Lee, and his mom was there, and we were talking. He's just
What about him though?
Well, it's just like everyone's got a story. They're just annoying. You don't I know everyone's got a Casey Kane story. I have the coolest ones, but everyone has one.
Cool.
I was in a line ready to get a freaking autograph, and then Joey flew in from Pullman.
I actually, true story, know Casey very well.
Very well.
Yeah.
Was that how we texted him, Mr. Very Well? See,
No,
everyone says that. Everyone throws
I'm talking
little
about
things.
when we grew up.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
We used to ride 4-wheelers by his river. No asshat. My uncle is his mom's brother. So yeah, I spent some time around him.
That was so good. Yeah. And this guy, this Bartoy guy, he knew everything about Bev Peterson and talking about them. I know that's Zach's grandma, and they share a grandma.
Yep.
But
so you know exactly what I'm saying, that I'm not just throwing.
Yeah, I know you're not. But the thing is, what
did you say about me?
I said I actually mentioned the podcast. That's funny.
No,
I'm not joking. This is what the boys say. No cap. What do you think about getting another one? I'm glad I bought an 18 pack. I got one of them. But I'm driving. That's good.
Are you wanted to pack these with you?
I was hoping. But anyway,
not today.
I saw. So he said, this was nuts. I'm not joking about this.
Yeah, you are.
I swear.
Okay.
We're playing blackjack, conversations happening in between hands, hit, don't hit, stay. This guy's splitting everything. And he goes, he's like, man, you're from Enumclaw, huh? Tell me some people that you might know. Like, maybe I'll know them. And I said, Joey Hollenbeck. And I'm not fibbing. He said, I'm going to buy you a drink.
That happens a lot.
It's crazy. He's
that happens a lot.
Because he knew. I could say Casey Kane, Brian Scalabrine, the popular sports figures from Enumclaw, Washington, the ones that really made a mark. And then, but see, you.
Okay.
No, this is not I'm not.
What did he say about it?
That was it. He just wanted to buy me a drink because he knew that not everyone's going to know Joey Hollenbeck, but everyone from Enumclaw is going to know Joey Hollenbeck, right?
I don't know.
Not everyone's going to know Joey Hollenbeck. If I call up somebody random in South Carolina and I say, do you know who Casey Kane is? Obviously, they know who Casey Kane is. If I say Joey Hollenbeck, they'll just say, what country singer is that guy? Because you do have a country singer voice. Okay. And look.
I got some twang.
You do. And so, but in Enumclaw, everyone knows who you are.
I don't know about that.
Everyone knows, for the most part, who you are.
I don't know about that.
Okay, well, quit trying to be humble, but yes, it's true. And so when you say a name like Joey Hollenbeck, would be funny if I went around dressed up in a disguise, and you went around dressed up in a disguise.
I'd have to shave my head and put Just for Men white in my beard.
And we interviewed people up and down Cole Street, and we say, "What do you think of that?" And I say, "What do you think of that Travis Kenny guy?" And then see if they actually. I probably wouldn't even need to wear a disguise. Half the people, like 90% of the people, would be like, "I don't know who you're talking about." And then like he's I don't know. I've heard I don't know
About Travis Kenny?
Yeah, about Travis Kenny. But if you went up, they'd obviously know who you were.
I don't know.
And I'm the king of Cole Street. So if I'm the king of Cole Street, that just makes you like the freaking
king of Cole Street?
Not the king of Cole Street. You're bigger than that.
The emperor.
Emperor of Enumclaw. Ooh, that's ease. No. Emperor of Enumclaw.
Joey Fitzpatrick. I'm just kidding. No, that's not me at all, bro. I'm just
I know, you're just a down-home boy. But he bought me a drink because I said your name.
But did he know who it was, though?
Yes. That's the thing. He knew that.
Oh, he did?
Once I said your name, he knew I was authentic. I wasn't blowing smoke up his ass like I was like, oh, yeah. Yeah. So I got a drink bought for me by him. I know. Crazy. So thank you. That's not. I'm not joking.
What'd you go with? You. I'll just have a I'll have a Long Island iced tea double.
I bought this guy a drink after that.
Oh, see.
And he screwed me. I got a Corona with a lime. Like, I'll just get a Corona with a lime.
He went, I'll take a double rum.
Dude, he got a double whatever and just shot it in front of me. I don't think he even tasted it.
I'll take a double Crown.
Oh, dude, it was like 20.
I'll take a double Crown 1956.
It was 28
something
bucks. Weird. $28. And I'm like, she walks up, she goes, okay, that'll be. And I look at him and it's already empty. Like the guy drank it. And I'm like, oh, you're already. Oh, did you get his? And then he's like holding the cup and it's empty. And he's like, yeah, it was good. And he's like, that's $28. And I'm like, that's $28? And he gave me a look like offended, like, you said you're going to buy me a drink. I bought a freaking Corona with a lime, pal.
Just go Scotch. Come on, bro. Anybody says, let me buy you a drink, you go top shelf. Rookie.
I should have, the way he was splitting kings.
You go top shelf.
That would be a good, that would be a great stripper name. Bottom shelf. Bottom shelf.
Top shelf.
Top shelf is that's got to be a woman's.
Oh, name. I see what you're saying.
Bottom shelf is.
I'm not really into the whole stripper thing. So
never been. So yeah, I mean,
I don't really know either.
You'd be good at it though.
Stripper?
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like you got moves.
Thanks.
I feel like you got like that party man or party boy or whatever that jackass used to do. Did you ever see that one where he would just go into an electronics store? Can I play my CD? And he'd be like in a jumpsuit, and then they're like, yeah, you can play it, and then he'd play it, and just and he's just like, oh, I like that beat, and then he'd just rip his clothes off, and he'd just have a thong on. Hilarious.
A thong? Would you ever wear like a Speedo or a thong?
In Europe,
you would.
I'm gonna do it. Listen, I am.
You would?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You fully would.
I fully would. After a good waxing.
Why?
Just let it out.
I mean, at this point, if you get a tan, if you were tanned whatsoever,
dude, Venetian, you walk through there. Yeah, there's just 70-year-olds. That's all they do.
Yeah,
they're just bronze, golden Zeuses, and just with
just with like a little bit of a tube sock hanging out the side of it. Oh shit, that thing fell out.
Just a wiener pasty.
Just a little bit of a tube sock hanging out. Hanging out of your Speedo.
Just because I'm stuffing?
Yeah, you. Oh shit, sorry about that.
Jamie, you didn't pack enough socks.
Jamie, bring the knee high. Bring the thick. Bring the
wool.
Jamie, bring the ski socks.
Bring
what
the
do you mean? We're going
socks.
Bring the ski socks. We're going to Saint Tropez. I know.
In July. Why do you need those? You'll see. That would be so
stuffed
funny.
Animal in there.
With something you win at the friggin' fair. Are we done? Can I go on this trip? Are you holding me? Do you just not want to see? I feel like we're dating in junior high, and you're like, no, you hang up. Like you're trying.
Hold on. I don't want you to go. I got a bottle of Martinelli's and a candle I want to light.
Dude, I should. That was the last road trip I took.
Martinelli's? Nobody drinks Martinelli's on a road trip. You'll get the shits instantly.
No, I'm not going to do that. But that was a road trip. I didn't know. I'm like, dude, this has been like 45 minutes. Where the frick is Crystal Mountain? Oh, this logging road.
Crystal Mountain's deep.
I know.
Dude.
This logging road will do.
Guess I'll pull out the blanket and light the candles.
I got a curfew. I got to wrap this. I didn't know Crystal Mountain was literally in Oregon. I got to get going here.
It's deep.
It's so far.
You just next to a stump off the side of 410.
Just a guy who's camping out. What the... Why is there these high beams just blasting me right now? I'm in the middle of
Still
nowhere.
is the best story I've ever heard in my life. Like, the most awkward. Like I'm embarrassed for you. Like
We should get that person on and ask her about the. I haven't talked to her in years.
yeah, she probably blocked you. She's probably blocked you on every platform.
That would be funny. That's probably true.
I would absolutely love to hear her rendition of that.
This is Are you trying to record a 20-hour podcast?
No, I bet you she
so
doesn't
then when
even
I'm
remember
driving, I just hit play, and then I get all the way
I'm
down.
trying to get you to Oregon, buddy.
This is.
I would
torture.
recommend not stopping in Portland if I were you.
Oh no way!
You're not going to Portland. You're going to.
I'm gonna go probably. I don't know how I'm gonna get down there. I'm just gonna go south.
South.
Well, from here. So I'm
Yeah,
probably,
you're going
I'll go 410 down to freaking, or maybe I'll go I-90 and then it'll drop down. I don't know.
No, you're 100%. Unless you're going to go through like Hood River and all that stuff.
Dude, I don't want to go for any touristy thing except for I won't go touristy in Washington and Idaho and Oregon. I will go if it's going to add like another hour, I will go through freaking Utah and into Colorado and see some things a little bit.
Let me look at this real quick for you.
If you've gotten this far, an hour and a half in, Kristen, you are not listening to these things on repeat. There is no way.
She's definitely listening to this.
She's gonna have to wake up at 3 a.m. and listen and get ready for her day and listen to this like nonstop.
You're going I-90. You're going to go I-90 to Kennewick, drop down to
Dude,
I-84, and then you're going to rip.
Is that
through Boise and everything. That's the way I always went to.
Is that mapquest.com? Can you print those out for me?
No, I got to go.
Oh, you have to go?
I got to take a 20-minute nap. I'm going to go take a 20-minute nap.
I got to edit this still. I got to get the freaking background noise out of it. I got to cut out a few things. And then I've got to...
I thought you did that when I took a piss.
I have to put the intro on, and then I have to...
I'm going to miss you, Trav.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
I want to miss you too. I'm going to your old stomping grounds.
You are.
Going out to Denver, man.
Be careful out there, too.
That's at freaking Portland.
Where's it at? Yeah. Where's it at? You'll get stabbed or fucking shot.
Don't stop at any rest stops on the way to Denver, and then also don't stop in Denver when you get to Denver.
Anywhere. Go directly to your location. Where's the wedding at in Denver? Like, is there a town or what's it?
Yeah, it's up. It's like a mile higher than Denver. It's called
2 Mile High
Stadium. It's overcompensating for it's Keystone, Colorado.
Let's look it up.
Go ahead. Why don't you go? That's good radio.
No, I mean, keep talking.
Okay. I'm going to Keystone, Colorado. That's good radio.
Keystone, Colorado.
I need a shower before this road trip, though. That's the thing. I got to feel fresh for this road trip. There's nothing worse than feeling tired.
18 hours and 28 minutes, Keystone Community College. That's where it's at, right?
It's in the gymnasium of the Keystone Community College.
Where even is this dump?
It's a ski. It's not a ski lift, but it's like.
You're by Boulder, kind of.
I guess.
No, you're before Denver, bro.
Am I?
Yeah. So that's exactly where you need to go. Is take.
Sure. Can you text me? I will not remember this. Text me you need to go to I-70 and then head over to Salt Lake and then go over the Colorado Rockies and then drop right into wherever you're at.
Prince, Green River, you're going to go right past.
I don't need that detailed of just give me an Oregon or once I hit Oregon, Idaho.
Dude, all you got to do is put in Keystone Community College and you'll go right past all of it.
I'm not going to do that. That's going to take me off into freaking...
No, it's not. Type in Keystone. You'll go right past Glenwood Springs, everything I just told you. 18 hours and 28 minutes. What do you want me to do? Take a picture of it? You're not going to see the roads. You're going to take I-90 to I-84.
Okay.
And then you're going to go to I-70.
Okay, so that's... Okay, 90 minus 6 is 4, or 84 minus 14 is 70. I could do that.
Oh, you got to go.
I didn't know you were my TripAdvisor.
I don't either. Look it up.
I could have logged into my Patreon by now.
Love you guys. Thanks for listening. Peace.
Hollerin with Hollenbeck. Holleback. Joey Hollenbeck.